Pump-action shotguns have an undeniable reputation for reliability. However, you can have some issues if you don't operate them correctly. Okay, so there are two ways people tend to screw up when shooting a pump gun. That's slow shucking and short shucking. Now, if you're new to shooting and you don't know what shucking means, it's a term we shooters use, or at least the guys around these parts, to refer to racking the action on a pump gun. Shucking can be broken down into two separate strokes, the pull stroke and the push stroke. A well-executed pull stroke is the key to developing a clean shucking technique. After the first shot is fired, the pull stroke is executed with a quick but authoritative motion to the rear. What this does is it ejects your spent cartridge and loads a new cartridge onto the loading gate. Now the push stroke is completed with a quick authoritative motion pushing the foregrip to the front. What this does is it loads your next cartridge into the chamber and brings your bolt into battery. Okay, now that we're all up to speed here, let's take a look at two of the most common mistakes people make when operating a pump gun. Up first is the slow shucker. The typical slow shucker is a timid fellow by nature. He's usually the type that gives you the dead fish handshake the first time you meet him. Luckily for him, most well-broken-in shotguns can handle slow shucking and still operate smoothly. New unbroken-in shotguns, however, can be problematic when using this technique. This technique can also be a precursor to the bigger problem known as short shucking. Up next we have the short shucker. The typical short shucker is the type of guy who takes shortcuts on everything in life. He'll spend thousands on gear but only goes to the range once a year because he doesn't want to waste any of the 50,000 rounds he's so proudly hoarded away. Short shucking is a direct result of not completing the pull stroke, and most commonly results in an empty chamber because a new shell was not released from the magazine, but can also cause failure to eject and failure to feed type jams. So the bottom line is operate that shotgun like you're the boss. You're not asking the shotgun to work, you're giving an order.